that manga productions. I'm that manga productions. Welcome back, welcome back. I'm that manga guy back to discuss Kingdom Chapter 605, Usen's Insight. And woo, this chapter, boy. Look, I'm just gonna get straight into it. Suo is a playboy, bruv. Oh my days. Those first few pages, oh my god, Suo just came out. I did not see that coming. Like, even though it's like not so significant, it is as well, because it's like, it reminds me, it's like if they're just on it, bro. Like, Suo's the saying that I'm gonna bed you tonight after we win. What? Sue, oh, bro, playboy. Anyway, but back to the meat of the chapter. But I just had to mention that was just crazy. So we see Suo, and we still haven't got the deputy's name, but she's a beast. She's like Kyokai. I don't know if she's as good as Kyokai, obviously, but she's pretty sick. And then we just see what's going on with the armies. So essentially, Usen sending Suo and the deputy with 1,000 men to do a probe. It kind of backfired, which was really surprising. It didn't work out, but it seems like this deputy kind of knows what's happening, essentially using their weakness against her as a kind of a counter, which is very interesting, because I'm not sure what's kind of going on there, because either the way she said their body goes limp, as in basically because they're not strong, they're not like if you're pushing against something with force, instead of letting the force come to you, it's much harder. So if you let the force come to you, for example, the slashes, they're just absorbing it instead of trying to take it head on. So that's what it seems like, but I don't know that for certain. That's the thing. And Suo is panicking because now they got split up. This it actually helps a lot, because it's like delves into the relationship between Suo and the deputy, and it's kind of, yeah, man, they care about each other. And then it's quite interesting to see that he started panicking, trying to get people to help her and to get her out of the situation, because now the army's split and she can't take down any more people. And it's a bit, oof, this is a bit of a panic mode. But then this chapter's not called Usen's Insight for no reason. And just before I get to that, Denrumi's panicking. Denrumi's seems like a cool cat, bruv, but he's panicking as well. He doesn't know what to do. They're trying to figure out. All the people are literally asking him, like, "Have you got any orders, General? Have you got any orders?" Denrumi, damn, man, on that pressure, and they're trying to figure out what Roboku's doing. But then that's when we get back. Sorry, now we get back to Usen's Insight. He's just there, sat, crossing his arms, just watching, and then he's just like, so that's how it is. That's how it is. That was it. And he clocked and it was done. Denrumi's still having like inner monologues, panicking, but like, how am I gonna? We can't even. I don't know how we're gonna. And obviously he's keeping a cool demeanor on the outside, but like he's making some like good maneuvers. Obviously he's like saying like, we stay a bit back, let's disengage until we figure out what the plan is. But they're panicking. But he's like, damn, man. Inside he's like, fuck, how are we supposed to defeat these guys? Like, I don't know what we're gonna do. Then Uhon brings his army forward. So the thing I don't understand about this is he brings his core army forward. So obviously, if this is called 10,000 men, that means they must be beastly, of course. But the thing that's super interesting is how Cade and Futi in the beginning are bigging up Roboku again. Like last chapter, Futi was basically riding Roboku like, oh my god, he's a genius tactician. You're never gonna figure it out. And then in one foul swoop, he just changes, like he just does the impossible. He figures it out. Because the reason we can tell this is just because of Roboku's face. He's clocked. And they always say Usen can see through everything. And I think he's about to prove it. This is another really good chapter just to hype up the battle between Roboku and Osen. It seems that Roboku has clocked that Osen's figured it out, but we're not sure yet. There may be other maneuvers, but it seems like Osen has figured it out, Osen's insight. And we know he's like essentially, like, he's well respected, like the one of the six great generals, the head tactician of the six great generals, respected OUSENS talent, and that's, imagine that, the greatest tactician, and he respects your talent. That's incredible. So Olsen definitely knows what he's doing, and definitely can see through what Raboka's little maneuver here with his soldiers. But overall, great chapter. Suo's just, hey man, Suo just a bad boy. That guy's a playboy. I did not see that coming. That was jokes. Usain doing his thing, and then Remy, like he luckily Usain bailed them out, but they still got a lot to learn, man. That's what Usain's the supreme commander. But anyway, great chapter. It's another good build-up chapter. Hopefully that, I think this will, now we'll start getting to the meat now, because well, there's been a lot of build-up now, but it looks like Osen's figured it out, and Raboka's a bit panicky again. But we'll see next chapter for 606. But thanks a lot, guys, for coming through. Like and subscribe and comment on the channel. And yeah, man, I do Kingdom content. I do One Piece. I do Attack on Titan. I do One Punch Man. So yeah, just come through if you like to read those things. And yeah, thank you. Thanks to you lot, and speak to you lot soon. I'm that manga productions. I'm that manga productions.